Well, it looks like we got another round of amazing gaming layoffs. There's been so many layoffs across the entire gaming industry, and I just love to see it because video games are trash now. I play indie games, I don't care about AAA gaming. AAA gaming has been terrible for a decade. Boring, buggy, repetitive games. The games don't even work when they come out. Then they're begging you for microtransactions after they just charge you $70 for a game that's not even worth $70, because no game is worth $70, and plus 50% of all these AAA games are cutscenes. I do not like it at all, and this is about Microsoft. Phil Spencer was a terrible choice for this company. He's out of touch with the Xbox audience. He bought a bunch of companies, then he allows these companies to sit on their fat ass and do nothing, and now they're laying off more people. And we have an article to read from Bounding in the Comics, and it says, Microsoft hit by yet another round of layoffs as Xbox parent company cuts 650 gaming division employees. Yikes. 650 people gone. This is what happens when you buy companies and then not tell them exactly what to do. Phil Spencer believes in this stupid idea, just let your developers do whatever they want and make whatever they want. No. You should never give your employees too much freedom. Give them directions. Tell them what to do. You can still allow them to have fun with the project, come up with cool ideas, but give them a box to work in. Because if you allow too much freedom, their ideas are going to be all over the place, and eventually they're just going to do nothing because they don't know what to do. They're scrambling around like Rare with their Everwild game. That game is in development hell. Rare should honestly drop Everwild and just make Banjo-Kazooie. You own Obsidian, and instead of you telling Obsidian to make another Fallout New Vegas type of game, whatever that may be, Fallout New Orleans or Fallout New Miami, I don't care, just something within that universe. You have them making their own fake version of Fallout called The Outer Worlds. What is the point of that? And now they're making their own fake Skyrim called Avowed. They own Bethesda as well. They just had the biggest flop, one of the biggest disgraces, the most overhyped game, which was Starfield. And it was just a huge disgrace on Bethesda's name. What are you gonna do next, man? This is just ridiculous. I can't even remember all the other 30 plus companies I feel like they bought. It's just so many, and he doesn't know what to do with them. He doesn't know what they're known for because he's full of shit. But let's actually continue reading the article. And yet another crushing blow to the company's operations. Microsoft has decided to lay off 650 employees from its gaming division. The news was first broken to the public by GameFile, who learned of the development from an insider source, and to Microsoft employees via an email from Microsoft Gaming head Phil Spencer. According to GameFile's insider source, these cuts will mainly impact corporate and support roles at Activision Blizzard, as reported by a source familiar with the matter, as well as the Warcraft Rumble and Call of Duty Warzone mobile game team. For the past year, our goal has been to minimize disruption while welcoming new teams and enabling them to do their best work, said Spencer. As part of our aligning our post-acquisition team structure and managing our business, we have made the decision to eliminate approximately 650 roles across Microsoft Gaming, mostly corporate and supporting functions, to organize our business for long-term success. Okay, a bunch of nothing, corporate slob. They never go into specifics on why this is happening. We got to restructure, whatever. They never say anything unique or interesting or insightful. If you want long-term success, tell your companies what to do. Stop giving them freedom. Look at what they're known for. Tell them to fucking do it. That is it. Employees should not have freedom. But this guy's a fucking idiot. So I'm not expecting this problem to get fixed anytime soon, but let's continue reading. I know that it is difficult news to hear, he then acknowledged. We are deeply grateful for contributions of our colleagues who are learning they are impacted. In the US, we're supporting them with exit packages that include severance, extended healthcare, outpatient services to help with their transition. Outside the US, we're different according to location, whatever, fuck off, just get on with it, jeez. Despite this shakeup, Spencer has assured that no games, devices, or experiences are being cancelled and no studios are being closed as part of these adjustments today. Got it. Jesus. I fucking hate CEOs at all these big companies. They can never just give a straightforward answer. They just talk. They're just so annoying. Per the wording in Spencer's email, it appears that these round of layoffs are an attempt to right the Microsoft ship following their purchase of Activision Blizzard. A move clearly driven by a desire to reduce competition rather than foster any actual growth in the video game industry. Rather than opening up a golden new era for the Xbox Xbox brand. The company's acquisition of the Diablo and Overwatch developer has instead seen Microsoft continuously scramble to balance their failing operations with their Activision Blizzard related debt. Well, if they wanted a new golden era, they should have brought back Spyro and Crash. They already did Crash Bandicoot 4, but that was before they got bought. Microsoft should have said, you know what, Crash Bandicoot 4 was cool, let's do Spyro 4. They don't think, they really just don't fucking think. People want another Spyro game. It's just annoying. I think that developer is going independent now. Toys for Bob, I believe it's called. But like, come on, man. Why don't you just hire Toys for Bob to do Banjo-Kazooie? If Rare's not gonna do it, they might as well do it. But like I said, they can't do anything right. Phil Spencer is terrible for this company. Hopefully people start to realize it. I don't know why the Xbox fanboys are always meat riding. Well, the fanboys, they worship a plastic box, which I think is beyond weird. Which means if they worship the box, they worship the man behind the company as well. Gay as fuck. I don't get it. Console wars are strange. They're for man-childs and Reddit incels. I don't get it at all. But let's continue reading. But as the latest move clearly shows, their current strategies have not been working, and whether or not there is any chance of ironing out all these related problems remains to be seen. Notably, this move comes less than a year after the company's previous round of mass layoffs, wherein they further downsized the Activision Blizzard and Xbox teams by roughly 1,900 team members. And that is it for that article. What do I have to say? Microsoft is dumb, they're out of touch, they're fucking stupid. And now a lot of people have been laid off because they need to restructure the company where they should have never even bought it in the first place. Why didn't you just do a deal with them? Why did you have to waste time and money buying this company if they're still going to release their games on other platforms? And I just really do not understand why the execs at Microsoft keep trusting Phil Spencer to buy whatever company, do whatever he wants, and the Xbox brand is not improving. You are getting destroyed by PlayStation like 5-1. This is not working out. You're not doing anything good. You're pathetic. You're a laughingstock. And I used to prefer Xbox. I don't care about PlayStation that much. PlayStation doesn't make games, they make movies. Their games are like 90% cutscenes, too much cinematics, not enough gameplay. The game sucks. Sony franchises suck. The reboot God of War game's trash. Spider-Man is trash. The Last of Us is trash. Uncharted is trash. What else do they have? Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, whatever, trash. I don't care about any of those Sony games. Boring. And now you're laying off people at Activision Blizzard. And Call of Duty is not even going to be that great anymore. That franchise has been on a decline for a while. People hated the new Modern Warfare 3. I've been sick of Call of Duty for a long time. I got tired of it at Cold War, and I'm a zombies player, so I don't really care about multiplayer. And I hated Cold War Zombies. That was terrible. Vanguard, Treyarch worked on that as well for some reason, and that game was just terrible. It was a disgrace to zombies. Cold War was a boring, easy disgrace, but Vanguard, you can tell they just didn't give a fuck. And they just gave up halfway through the life cycle. It was just so pathetic. It was boring. It was just a disgrace. So I'm not excited for anything Call of Duty related. I haven't been for years. And on top of that, I remember that I had made a video about how the CEO of Activision Blizzard is a diversity hire. Are you really surprised? Activision has been getting involved in ESG and DEI. You guys can go watch that video. Click on the top right corner. And that's just another reason to not be excited for anything Activision Blizzard related. So am I surprised that they're getting layoffs? No. And I definitely expect more. Not from just Activision, but to all the Xbox companies. Expect layoffs. Phil Spencer is a cancer. Xbox is literally the Disney of the gaming industry. They buy companies and they ruin it and they fuck it up. They destroy it. They bastardize it. They make the employees lazy by not telling them exactly what to do and what they need to work on. He just allows them to just sit on their ass, do nothing, still get paid somehow, even though they're not actively releasing anything. I don't get it. Phil Spencer's a fucking idiot, and I don't have much else to say about this. This is embarrassing. I preferred Xbox growing up, and it's just sad to see them fall apart. So Xbox and Microsoft and Phil Spencer, go fuck yourself.